Who wants to volunteer? Wala? Wala mag-volunteer? Can I proceed na lang? Hello? Sige, I will simulate the data. Okay, ganito sa first procedure. Sir, yung nurse's work role functioning, meron kasi siyang mga indicators. So, how are we going to summate the indicators? Okay, ang gagawin ninyo, kukunan muna natin ng overall mean per indicator. Okay? Like this one, the TSD, the time scheduling demand, we have 4 items. So, i-extract ka natin ng overall mean na the same with other indicators. So, ang gagawin ninyo, balik tayo sa transform. Click mo yung transform, then compute variable. Okay? Na-click na ang transform. Can you follow?
Yes, po, sir.
Sige. Then,
sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
After na transform sa ano may click, sir?
Sige, ulitin ko ha. Transform, compute variable. Then,
okay, sir.
You will be directed in this box, no? Then, meron nakalagay dyan, target variable. So, ano ilagay sa target variable? You need to create a code that would represent the first indicator ng nurse's work role functioning. So, you may just type lang TSD. Okay, TSD lang ilagay mo. Tapos, dito sa numeric expression, since we want to extract the mean, the overall mean, yung composite na mean of these indicators, you need to type in lang. Then close and open parenthesis. So, let's say, for example, in this case, ilagay muna natin, no, TSD1 or question 1, comma, lagyan ng separator ha. Don't forget to put a separator. Our separator is a comma. Kailangan. Okay, next is TSD2, comma, TSD3, comma, TSD4. Then close parenthesis. Can you follow? Sige daw, kayo nga.
Yes, sir.
Then after that, click OK. So how will I know that yung na-type in ko, na-compute ko yung variable successfully? You need to go back with your data variable view. Tingnan mo dito sa baba, yung number 45 na row, kung merong na-create na another row, ibig sabihin successful yung ginawa mo na pag-extract ng overall mean. Meron ba kayong 45th na row? 45.
Meron po, sir.
Meron?
Yes, sir.
Meron, ibig sabihin successful yung ginawa mo.
Sir,
Okay?
sa amin wala.
Pag wala, it is not successful. So may mali sa imputation.
Pwede pa ulit, sir.
Ulit.
Yes, sir, please.
Compute
sir,
variable.
Ulit, sir.
Diba? Transform. Then after that, you need to click compute variable. Kasi parang ito yung calculator ng SPSS. It's like a mini calculator. Okay, compute variable. Then sa target variable, type mo TSD. Na-type na.
Yes, sir.
Ilagay mo ito sa numeric expression, yung mean. Then, ilagay mo yung mga items ng first indicator from TSD1, comma, hanggang TSD4. Don't forget to put comma so that ma-read ng SPSS.
Wala space after sa mean, sir?
Wala talagang space dapat. Okay. Okay na?
Okay na, sir.
Then click OK. So same process
yes,
with the other indicators. Okay? Next, anong next indicator? Anong next? The output demand. Tama? your OD.
Yes, sir.
Type mo lang dito yung OD na mga items. So we have your ODQ1, comma, ODQ2, comma, ODQ3, comma, hanggang Q6. Okay? After that, okay. Then
Sir,
tingnan nyo agad sa variable view ninyo pag meron kang na-create na ika-46 na row. Meron ba kayo?
Wait lang, sir.
Sir,
Sir, wait lang, sir.
Sige, sige.
excuse, sir. Sir, katungkol sa TSD, sir, ngano, incorrect variable name daw, sir.
Ano?
Kato sa TSD ba, incorrect variable daw, incorrect variable name.
Let me check your output. Kindly present your output, ma'am.
Kuan man.
Okay, present your output. Dito sa Gmeet, you need to click yung present. No?
Ay, sir, kuan, wala ko sa laptop magud ang isa, sir, kay dili man siya mag-connect sa Google Meet ang laptop.
Sige, patanawa ko.
Dari, sir, oh.
Dili mo gud maklaro ba? Ano sa'yo nakabutang?
Incorrect variable name daw po.
Sa target variable, anong nilagay mo?
TSD, sir.
O, TSD. Caps lock lahat, no?
Opo.
Walang spaces.
Wala, sir.
O, ganito ang gawin mo. Lagay mo TSD. Follow mo
Opo.
saan na nag-incorrect variable sa numeric expression?
Yes po. Pag-click,
Sandali lang, wag mong alisin. Lagyan mo ng close parenthesis.
close parenthesis.
Oo, 'di ba? Meron kayong open, then meron kayong naglagay ka na ba ng close parenthesis? 'Di ba? Mean, then open parenthesis.
Okay, sir.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Mean,
tapos
open parenthesis, then sa last niya, sa TSD4,
okay.
close.
Okay, sir.
Then
Wait,
click
sir, ha?
OK.
Ganun pa din po.
Anong nakalagay?
Incorrect variable po.
Basahin mo lahat.
Incorrect variable name, either the name is more than 64 characters or it is not defined by a previous command.
Lagyan mo, balik ka doon sa target variable, ma'am.
Target variable.
Patingin ang target variable mo, anong nilagay mo?
Ay, sorry.
TSD.
Yes po.
TSD. Tingin ako sa variable view, ma'am, yung pinakailalim mo na variable view.
Ito po.
Sa variable view mo muna.
I-close ko, sir. Hindi man siya mag-ano.
Sige, close mo. Patingin.
Yes, sir. Sa baba? Wala.
Wala pa na, wala na-create. Sige, balik mo balik.
Oo, sige po.
Sige, compute ka ulit.
TSD.
Hindi mo ma-connect yung laptop mo sa
Wala, sir. Nakalimutan ko password ko, sir.
Ang hirap nahihirapan ako magtingin.
TSD 1.
Ma'am, wag mong i-type, ma'am. Ganito, ma'am.
Po.
Wag mo siyang i-type. I-click mo per item.
Per item?
Okay, ganito tingin ka I-type mo muna yung mean na word, then open parenthesis.
Andiyan na po.
I-delete mo muna, delete mo. Delete mo lahat, ma'am. Delete mo lahat.
Okay po.
Okay, type again mean. Mean. Then open parenthesis. Okay?
Yes.
Then doon sa gilid, ma'am, 'di ba, may mga items ka. Yun yung i-click mo, do not type it. Okay.
Ito?
Hanapin mo yung TSD.
Okay.
Then click mo yung arrow, then lagay ka ng comma,
Tama.
then isa-isahin mo.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I'll try, sir.
Gusto makita. Wag mo alisin. Gusto ko
Ito
makita.
po.
then close parenthesis.
Then okay po.
Okay, click mo yung okay.
Ayan na po. Thank you po.
Tingnan mo yung variable view. May
Meron
na-create
po.
ba?
Opo.
Okay, good.
Thank you po.
Okay, how about the others? Can you follow?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will continue my simulation. Okay, tapos na kayo sa OD, no? OD next. What's next with the OD? Your physical demand, no? Your PD. Okay, click pa rin, no, yung transform, compute variable, then palitan na natin ng PD. Okay. Then, click do not type, no? Kasi sa data imputation, what is inputted already sa doon yung na-input na data doon sa SPSS na naset natin per measure, na naka-scale na, doon na natin kukunin, wag natin i-type na.
Okay.
Again, we have your PD. How many items with your PD? We have 5 items. So, click mo lang.
5 items, sir.
Then, comma. Then, isa-isa ito hanggang PDQ5. Then, after that, click OK. Then, double check no if may na-create na row doon sa date sa variable view mo. Kasi, di ba, again your SPSS has 2 major view, no? Meron tayong data view. Actually, 3 yan, overview, pero hindi natin tinitingnan yung overview. Yung data view at pati yung variable view. Okay, yung ika-47, that should be your PD. Do we have same output?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Then next, next with PD, we need to calculate also the mean for MSD. So we have 7 items, MSD. Okay? Then, isa-isahin mo siya, i-load. Okay? Dahan-dahan lang para makasabay kayo. Ayan. Then, click OK. Then, double check, no? If merong na-create, no? Dapat it should be 48 Pro. Okay, then after that, if natapos mo, compute natin yung FD, that is the, ano nga yung FD? Flexible, no? Flexibility demand. FD. That is the last na indicator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, kasi 5 indicators lahat. So we have your, sana yan? FDQ1, FDQ2, FDQ3, FDQ4, FDQ5. Then click OK. Then click yung variable view ninyo. So how many rows? Dapat meron kayo ika-49th row, ha?
Yes, sir.
Do you have same outcome, no? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So ano ang gawin next, no? Ano ang gawin natin, no? Kasi yung tanong sa SOP number 3, ano daw yung level ng nurses work role functioning, no? Yung 5, no? It should be reported according to their indicators. So dapat yung presentation ng data ninyo should be like this na table. It should follow this table, no? Meron kayong indicators, then meron kayong overall. Then meron kayong note dito. Okay? Meron kayong note na 5-point Likert scale. So how to compute the mean? Kung gagawin mo lang ng mga indicators, no, click analyze, click descriptive statistics, then after that, click mo yung descriptives. Sir, since merong mga na-load dito, tanggalin mo ito lahat, ilipat mo, ibalik mo kung saan sila galing na box. So sir, ano yung ilalagay ko dito sa kabilang box? Yung mga indicators. We have your TSD, OD, PD, MSD, at saka FD. Okay, nailipat na ba?
Pwede pa ulit, sir?
Okay, ulit. Click Analyze. Are you still with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Click Analyze, click Descriptive Statistics, then click Descriptives. Diba, merong nakaload, no? Do we have same output? Yung
Yes,
mga
sir.
dito, tanggalin mo yan, ilipat mo balik, no, doon sa kabilang box sa right corner. So ano ang gawin natin dito? Ano ang i-compute natin yung mga indicators? Of course, no? Ito yung TSD, OD, PD, MSD, at saka FD. Ilipat mo siya sa kabilang box, sa variable box. Then after that, click mo yung option. So dapat standard deviation at saka mean lang. So unclick mo yung maximum at saka minimum. Dapat mean at saka standard deviation lang. Then click continue.
Okay.
After that, click OK. Then tingnan mo doon sa box, meron bang naglabas na result?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
So if you want to reduce the decimal into 2 decimal point or places, no, double click mo lang yung dinemo kanina. After that, i-highlight mo ito, then hanapin mo ito yung decrease decimal para bumaba siya into 2 decimal places. Ayan.
Saan yun makita yung decrease decimal, sir?
Ito, nasa taas. Yung may 0.00.
Ah, okay.
Ayan. Then merong increase, merong decrease.
Ah, okay, sir.
Sir, automatic naman ni siya, sir.
Sir.
Save, sir, no? Wala na siya, kwan, sir, pag ma-change siya into decimal, 2 decimal.
Ang say mo, ma-automatic ang unsa man.
Ang save niya, sir, dili
Yeah, ma-auto-save na yan siya.
Okay po.
Diba, for example, nag-change yung decimal point. Pag i-click niyo mo ng X, ma-auto-save na siya.
Okay po, thank you, sir.
So, gusto ko ma-confirm, no? Kindly screenshot your output if you successfully perform the procedure. Dapat nakaproduce kayo ng ganito. Then, kindly post it sa GC natin with your name.
Okay po.
Your name, ma'am.
Sir, asa ang sir, screenshot ka ni descriptive statistics po?
Yes, kani descriptive statistics.
Okay po, sir.
Sir,
About the
excuse
other?
about sa descriptive po. Sir, excuse me, sir, sa descriptive po.
So may
Ganito
concern.
i-click, sir, sa descriptive options, mean, standard deviation, minimum o maximum.
Ulitin ko pagdating nyo sa descriptive statistics, sa options, dapat mean at saka standard deviation lang. Hindi naman tayo nagdetermine na minimum at saka maximum. So kung meron naka-check dyan, unclick mo lang.
Mean at standard deviation.
Yes, mean at saka
Yung dalawa
standard
po,
deviation.
sir.
Okay?
Tapos continue na, sir.
Yes, continue lang. Okay, may check the
Okay po, sir.
GC. Okay, good. Okay, I think na-answer natin yung yung pang-ilang variable the problem number 3, no? Now, dito na tayo sa correlation. Titingnan natin kung meron bang relationship yung mga variables ninyo. Okay? Meron ba talaga? We will try to use parametric test of correlation. What is the parametric test of correlation? Yung dinidiscuss natin. Anong tawag doon? That is your... Okay? Everybody, what is that parametric test of correlation? Okay. What is that parametric test of correlation? Ano yung sinabi ko? Yung diniscuss natin. Parametric test. If your data is continuous versus continuous. That is your, kinalimutan nyo na. What is that? That is your, anong tawag? That is your That is your, hello, are you still with me? Your Pearson R, that is your Pearson product moment correlation. Can you follow? Are you still with me?
Yes po, sir.
So again, we will try to run, no? Since this is parametric test, no? It is very important that the assumptions, the statistical assumptions should be met, no? Dapat ma-suffice mo lahat ng mga statistical assumptions niya. So since number one, we set our variable as scale. So they are continuous, no, in nature. Now ngayon, titingnan natin kung linear ba yung sa scatter plot niya. Tapos dapat walang outliers. Dapat normally distributed data. Okay? How many assumptions lang? 4 major assumptions, no? Titingnan natin by the use or by the help of your SPSS. Tingnan natin na. Okay. Okay, take note how to run the Pearson R. Okay, balik kayo sa variable view ninyo. Okay, click analyze. Sandali lang. Sandali lang pala. Okay, since we have only two major, makinig mo na. Since we have only two major na variables, no? We have your nurse's work role functioning, then meron siyang 5 indicators. The other one is alarm fatigue. Okay? Since we already extracted the overall mean for the alarm fatigue, then doon sa kabila, meron din siyang mga overall mean per indicator. Now, our goal next is to extract the overall mean of 5 indicators. Di ba may mga mean sila tig-isa-isa? We need to extract we need to compute the pinaka-overall mean ng 5 indicators. Okay? We need to do that, no? So that we will know per major variable if normal ba ang data. If na-achieve ba yung normality. Kasi we will conduct first, no, the normality test. Okay? For you to do that, no, you need to click again the transform. Okay, balik kayo sa transform. Okay? Anong ilalagay ko sa target variable? Ang ilalagay natin is yung second variable, yung dependent variable natin. What is that? Your work role functioning. So pwede tayong gumawa ng code, no, work role functioning. WRF. Okay, you may type work role functioning or WRF. Tapos dito sa mean, ang ilagay natin diyan yung mga indicators, yung mean na mga indicators niyo. We have your TSD, OD, PD, MSD, FD. Then close it with the, close parenthesis. Okay? Can you follow? Para ma-compute natin yung pinaka-overall ng dependent variable niya, which is your work role functioning. Then after that, click mo OK. Then double check no if may na-create ba kayong WRF. It should be ika-50 na row. Do you have
Yes, sir.
WRF?
Yes, sir.
So ang gagawin natin after that, tingnan muna natin, no?
Sir, paulit, sir.
How to do saan ba? Sa anong part?
Yung lahat, sir.
Lahat? From demographic profile, saan? Kasi
Last, sir. Yung WRF.
WRF lang. Kala ko man lahat. Kasi aabutan tayo ng 5 years ito. Again, i-delete ko muna yung WRF para makarelate. Okay. Balik kayo sa transform. Okay, again, you have your transform na button, then click compute variable. Then i-type mo dito sa target variable, WRF.
Okay.
Okay, tapos sa numeric expression, i-type, same pa rin, no, yung mean, then open parenthesis, Then i-click mo itong TSD. Wag mo siyang i-type ha. I-click mo dito sa box yung TSD. Okay, I will repeat Mean, then close, open parenthesis, then click itong TSD. Then, di ba mayroong arrow dito na color blue?
Yes,
Tapos
sir.
ilipat mo lang dito sa numeric expression na box. Then put comma as a separator. Okay? Then next is OD. OD, then comma. Then PD, comma. MSD, comma. Then FD, comma. Then close it. Okay? Naka-follow ba lahat? How about the others?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. And after that, click OK. Then after clicking OK, double check natin no, sa variable view natin kung meron bang WRF. Meron ba?
Yes, sir.
Meron, sir.
Meron, sir.
Then after that, no, tingnan natin no, magka-conduct tayo ng normality test. Okay? Ano nga yung sabi ko sa inyo sa normality test, no? We can do normality test by numerical approach, no? And we have also approach na titingnan mo lang siya by means of visual inspection. Between the two approaches, the most accurate is the numerical method. Okay? We have your Shapiro. Kasi sa SPSS, it can only report yung Shapiro. Actually, yung before na version, we have two major na normality test na ginagamit natin. We have your Shapiro at saka Shapiro-Wilk test. Okay, pangalan kasi yun ng mga statistician before, they are named after them. We have also your Kolmogorov-Smirnov test. Okay, Kolmogorov-Smirnov test. Actually, madaming normality test pa. But I want you to know lang yung pinaka-common na ginagamit, no? Shapiro at saka yung Kolmogorov. Okay, kailan ba ginagamit ang Shapiro? Okay, again, kailan ba siya ginagamit? If, di ba, I've discussed that, no? If ang respondents mo or sample size mo is what? Less than 50. Kapag more than 50 or 50 or more, we need to use
Kolmogorov.
Kolmogorov,
sir. Smirnov.
Kolmogorov, no? It's Kolmogorov, no? Kolmogorov Smirnov test. It is used for more than 50 samples. Shapiro is used for less than 20. Anderson-Darling test is not available pa sa SPSS. In some other statistical software, like your Minitab, no, it can actually detect, no, even the sample size is 20 or less than 20. But here, I want to emphasize lang muna the KS test at saka yung Shapiro-Wilk test. How to run that? Okay, kindly follow my instruction. Okay, click Analyze. Okay, balik tayo sa Analyze. Kasi if you want to statistically analyze, no, click Analyze, no? Okay, after that, click Descriptives. Then sa baba, meron dyan yung Explore. Yung Explore. Okay? Do you have your Explore?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Explore. So ano ilalagay natin? Ang lagyan na natin itong box na ito yung dependent list. No, wag natin lagyan yung factor list at saka label by cases. Ito lang lagyan natin na dependent list, no? So anong ilalagay natin diyan? Yung major variable natin. What is the code for independent variable? That is your
IC.
That is your what? That is your AF. Naka-compute na ba tayo ng AF?
Yes, sir.
Meron ba tayong AF na overall mean?
Wala, sir.
Wala, sir.
Pa, no? So anong gawin natin
Wala pa.
wala pa tayo naka-compute? Compute lang natin. So sige nga, since hindi natin na-compute yung AF, what is the, ano yung i-click natin? Yung transform,
Compute variable.
Ilalagay natin sa target variable. Sige nga, if you can relate.
AF, sir.
So how many items yung
Tapos,
i-insert natin?
13.
13, sir.
So isa-isahin natin na AFQ1, AFQ2, AFQ3, AFQ4, hanggang AFQ13. So ubusin mo lang siya i-load dito. Ayan. Then after that, click OK. Okay. Sige, I think na-compute na natin no, yung ano natin, AF na variable. So balik tayo sa normality testing.
Sir, wait lang, sir.
Ano lang, sir?
Sige.
Okay, sir, done, sir.
Dana, sir.
Okay, Dana. Sige, balik tayo ha. Click analyze. Okay, kindly follow.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Kindly follow descriptive statistics. Then click mo yung explore. Balik tayo dito sa explore. Okay, lakihan ko ah. So ano ilagay sa dependent list? Hanapin natin yung major variable natin. We have your
AF.
independent, that is your AF. Then lagay mo siya dito sa dependent list. Tapos pangalawa, ano yung code natin for dependent? That is W or F. Can you follow? So ilagay mo dito.
Yes, sir.
Makita ko lang AF at saka WRF.
Okay.
So click mo yung statistics. Na-click mo yung statistics, make sure naka-click itong descriptives. Okay, naka-click itong descriptives.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Na-click, continue
Yes,
mo
sir.
lang. Then puntahan mo yung plots. Puntahan mo yung plots. Unclick mo itong stem and leaf. Okay, again unclick mo itong stem and leaf. No,
Okay.
anong i-click mo dito sa descriptive? You need to click yung histogram para makita natin mamaya sa presentation ng diagram na naka-histogram. Tapos click mo ito yung normality plots with test. Normality plots with test, then click continue.
Excuse me, sir. Wala lagi ako, sir.
Anong wala man?
Ilan,
Sa
sir?
kindly, ano apelyido mo?
Yes po, sir.
Anong wala sa
Sorry,
inyo?
sir.
Sa iyo? Anong wala?
Descriptives lang po, sir. Tapos 95%.
Yan lang i-click mo. Dapat naka-click yan. I-make sure mo lang naka-click yan. Then after that, click mo lang continue.
Check na, sir. Naka-check na po.
Kung naka-check na siya, that is
Continue
okay. Sige, ayaan mo lang. Pag naka-check yan siya, that is okay. Okay na?
Po, sir. Tapos,
Okay, di ba? Sa
balik
statistics
ako sa
mo,
plots
make sure
po,
mo
sir.
lang naka-click itong descriptives. Okay, na-click mo lang continue. Next is yung plots. Sa plot, dapat ang histogram at saka normality plots with test lang naka-click. Histogram at saka normality plots. Okay, can you see this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then click continue.
yung
Then
factor
sa-
levels, sir, unclick po.
Okay, again sa box plot, okay, very good, no? I think you have seen that one. Factor levels together. That is a default option function kasi ng plots, no? Hayaan mo lang siya naka-click dyan, no, yung factor levels together. Then dito kasi sa descriptive, yung pina-edit ko lang kasi kanina naka-click yung stem leaf na pattern. So i-unclick mo lang kasi we need only the histogram at saka normality plots with test. So dapat itong dalawang ito yung makita ko other than factor levels together. Okay, can you follow?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then click
Yes,
continue. Then dito sa option, hayaan mo lang that is a default setting nyo. Dapat naka-exclude cases list twice. So, kasi isa-isahin natin siya. Okay? Hayaan mo lang. Click continue. So yung bootstrap, meron ba akong i-edit dito? The answer is no. Hindi tayo magpa-perform ng bootstrapping kasi we don't know pa man kung meron ba siyang mga outliers or naging na-normal ang data. Ginagamit ang bootstrapping as a method to correct the non-normality also. It is one of the remedy for non-normality. Since we don't have any knowledge pa regarding with the distribution of our data. So wala tayong gagawin dito. Click mo lang, continue lang. So all we need to do lang is to check this one at saka yung plots. Okay. Pag okay na, click mo okay. Di ba sir, dito sa display merong statistics, plots.
And
Dapat naka-both yan. Okay?
both, okay.
Both statistics at saka plots. Okay? Then after that, click okay. Click mo okay. Then antayin mo lang may maglabas na result. So do we have
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, the question here is to check if normal ba yung data natin. Okay, what is our rule nga? Okay, balik muna tayo sa ating theoretical discussion na. 'Di ba, ang sabi ko, kapag yung p-value sige, alin sa dalawa ang gagamitin natin based on our hypothetical data set? Should we use the
Kolmogorov
or Shapiro? Okay, everybody.
Kolmogorov, sir.
What's the answer?
Kolmogorov, sir.
sir.
Kasi ilan lahat?
More than
How many
70.
number? Yes. 70 lahat. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So balik tayo ha. Okay, titingnan muna natin ang distribution ng ini-alarm fatigue. Okay, meron kasi dito test of normality. Okay, makinig ha. Yung EF mo is 0.044, no? 0.044. Sig is equivalent, that is your p-value, okay? If more than 0.05, ano nga yung distribution? Ano nga yon? Normal o hindi? Pag yung p-value is more than 0.05, normal o hindi siya normal?
Normal, sir.
So yung 0.044, is that more than 0.05?
Yes, sir.
More than ba siya? Ang 0.04, are you sure?
Less than.
No, less than, sir.
Less than siya into 0.05 kasi 0.05 is our basis.
Yes,
Since
sir.
0.044 is less than 0.05, normal o hindi?
Not normally
Not
distributed,
normal.
sir.
Not normally
Hindi
distributed.
siya normally distributed. Sige, dyan lang yan ha. Hindi siya normally distributed. So kapag hindi siya normal, can we use right away? Agad-agad ba natin gamitin si Pearson R? Gagamitin ba natin agad-agad si Pearson R?
No, sir.
Hindi, kasi nga si Pearson R is a parametric test. Okay? Take note that Pearson R is a parametric test because since it is a parametric test, masyado siyang sensitive sa non-normality. Okay? Pero meron tayong remedyo dyan. Okay? We can do a statistical remedy for that. Later on, I will teach you how to do a statistical remedy if naging non-normal yung data mo. How about the work role functioning? 0.200, let's say 0.20. Is that normal or not? Is that normal or non-normal?
Normal, sir.
Normal, sir.
Normal.
Lumampas siya sa
More than
0.05.
0.05.
Very good, very good. So, sir, yung isa, hindi normal. Yung isa, normal. How can we interpret it generally? Kasi tatanungin ka, normal ba yung lahat, yung distribution ng data mo? Kasi pag sinabi mong data, yung data for independent variable at saka dependent variable. Para masabi mo na normally distributed, lahat-lahat ang data mo, dapat yung WRF at saka AF, dapat pareho sila lumagpas sa 0.05.
0.05.
Sir, what if sir normal man yung isa? Yung isa hindi siya normal. Can I say it's normal? overall, the answer is no. Dapat kasi maging normal din si AF, your alarm fatigue. So how can we transform the data to make it normal? To make it normal, how can we transform our data to make it normal? Pwede bang ganun? Yes. By literature, we can do once lang the data transformation procedure. Okay, how can we transform this AF? Tingnan natin, no, gagamitan natin ng transformation procedure kung pwede ba. There can be a lot of procedure. We can do bootstrapping. We can do logarithm of 10 o log 10. We can do square root function, lean function, etc. So I will teach you the most basic one. Okay, balik muna tayo sa transform. I-click mo itong transform. Yung kanina, transform, then compute variable. Compute variable. Okay? May nakita kayo doon sa AF? Nakita yung AF sa target variable? Nakita
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, lagay kayo underscore, lagay kayo underscore, tapos lagay kayo log 10, log10, log 10. We will use the trigonometric function na logarithm, no? Yung log 10, logarithm of 10. Okay? Ano ang gagawin natin, no? Titingnan natin, no? Di ba meron kayo nakita dito na function dito sa baba? Ito, yung log 10.
Yes, sir.
You may also type diretso na lang LG10. No? LG10, then open parenthesis. Okay, again, LG10. So, numeric expression, pwede nyo i-type LG10. LG10. Hanapin mo yung AF. No? I-load mo dito yung AF, tapos close parenthesis. Okay? This should be your numeric expression, LG10, close and open parenthesis. Sa loob niya is yung AF na variable mo kanina.
Sir, pwede naman i-type, sir, no?
Yes po.
Okay po.
Okay, are you done? Nakuha ba? After that, click OK. Click OK. So, i-check mo yung